You all are ready? We are going to start now. Yes. 好，大家准备好了吗？
准备好了。
耶，准备好了。好，来，我们请Faith老师。
好啦。
Faith老师
Hi everyone.
animal 啊。Tonight bring you to Kenya Zoo. Or maybe you're a lot of safari,
Actually today we are going to learn first of all what we call the domestic animals or the farm animals. No. But
farm animal.
We are also going to learn some wild animals. Maybe what I would like to tell our viewers today is that even as we learn the animals, we are going to learn the animals as well as learn speaking Chinese using some grammar structures that are not difficult. So basically, the topic of animals is to help us to learn those two major grammar patterns. So today we are learning 动物, and as 周老师 has said, 我是Faith老师. I'm Faith 老师 from Kenya, and I'm happy to be a teacher today. So animals are called 动物. So we are going to begin our 动物. We'll start with the 农场动物. 农场动物就是 the farm animals, the animals in the farm. The chicken, the goats. I don't know whether in Malaysia you have all this, but we have them here. So you are. So we are going to begin, and I'll be asking some of us to help me read some of the sentences. There are so many people today with us on the live, but our first sentence will be 这是什么动物?这是什么动物? So for those who are new in Chinese, you've just begun your learning. Those who are old at least will follow, but those who are young learners of Chinese, you see we have this sentence, 这是什么动物? Now the word 这 means this, 是 is 什么 what, and 动物 is the animal. So if we look at this picture, 这是什么动物? 这是什么动物? This is what animal. So what kind of an animal is this? 这是什么动物? How? So I'm going to request some people to read for me. I know 会可能你们都知道这是什么动物, but let's have Fatim. Fatim, could you tell us 这是什么动物?
这是一只猫。
对，这是一只猫。所以 first of all, 这是猫. This is a cat, and a cat is called 猫. But then something else that Fatin has told us, 一只猫. E is one, and 只 is the measure word. For those who have not yet begun learning Chinese, in Chinese language, there is what we call measure words that we use to quantify the nouns. For example, cat is a noun, is a mao is a name of a thing or a name of an animal, and so before it we put the measure word 只. So when we want to say one cat, we'll say 一只猫. If there are two cats, let me see who will tell us how do we say if there are two cats. Tabitha, 我们汉语怎么说 these are two cats? Two cats.
这是两只猫。
对，两只猫. So and whenever we are trying to pronounce, let's remember to pay attention to the tones. 两 is two. 所以两只猫. How about if we want to say 5 cats? Let's see, Ruby, we want to say 5 cats. How would we say 5 cats?
Ruby 在吗 Ruby?
好像 OK 好了，没关系。Let's Ahmad, Ahmad, how do we say 5 cats? 5 cats? Okay, 好了，没关系。Let me look for somebody else. Maybe they're still connecting. Trufena, how do we say 5 cats?
这是五只猫。
对，很好。Yes, 5只猫，5只猫，5 for number 5，然后只 the measure word and then 猫。So yes, so 这是什么动物？这是猫，这是猫。好 ，Let's move to the next one. 所以这是什么动物？这是什么动物 ？Want to have somebody read for us? 这是什么动物 ？Let me look for people. Salim, dear Salim, I hope I've pronounced it correctly. 这是什么动物？
这是一只狗。
对，这是 first of all， 这是狗，对，这是狗 ，This is a dog， 这是狗，然后这是一只狗 ，so this is one dog， it's a dog, one dog， 一只狗，一只狗。Now let me ask a question. I'll be asking these random questions. Who can answer me this question? 你们家有狗吗？你们家有狗吗？ Anybody who would want to answer me that question? 你们家有狗吗？
我的家有没有狗？
Yeah, I have had several people. So some people have said 有狗, others have said 没有狗. So to our friends, to our Facebook friends, to everybody, remember 有 means have and 没有 means not have. 所以我们家有狗 my home or our home has a dog, and if it doesn't, 我们没有狗，没有狗。But let me see, who can tell? For those who say 他们有狗, if you have dogs, 你们家有几只狗? How many dogs do you have? Whoever has a dog, how many do you have? 你们有几只狗？
我有4狗。
所以你有 Did you say 1?
2.
2. So could you give us that sentence saying we have 2 dogs?
我有2只狗。
非常好，非常好。我有2只狗，我有2只狗，我有2只狗，我有2只狗。Who else who has another different number of dogs? Any other person with probably more than 2? Anybody else who would like to give us another sentence? Christina?
我的家没有狗。
好啦，我的家没有狗，没关系，我的家没有狗。好啦，所以 let's see， 这是什么动物 ？Who's going to tell us? I know the answer is there. Just wanted to practice your sentence. 这是什么动物？这是
一只公鸡。
对，这是公鸡。对，这是公鸡，公鸡。好了，这是公鸡。好，那我们继续把let's see， 所以这是什么动物 ？Who can give us this one？ 这是 let's have yes， we can be raising our hands so that I see who is answering. 22 people and ing 这是什么动物 ing？
这是鸭子。
对，这是鸭子 a duck， 这是鸭子，很好，这是鸭子。好了 ，How about 这个这是什么动物 ？Let me here have somebody else participating to read。这是什么动物？谁可以举手？I want you to try the whole sentence. Give me the whole sentence. 这是什么动物 ，Philip？
这是肚子。
非常好 ，Philip。这是兔子这是兔子。 Now let me ask a question. 你们家有兔子吗？谁的家有兔子？谁的家 ？Whose home 有兔子？谁的家有兔子？
我的家有。
老师的家有兔子，还有吗？
小皮大也有啊，小皮大家也有。
Tabitha，你们家也有兔子，非常好。好的 ，Who else has a 兔子？谁有兔子？谁有兔子？ So not our students and everyone watching us. When we use the word 谁, we will not use ma at the end. So 谁有兔子? Who has a rabbit? Did you guys see what Fatin wrote? So Fatin said, 我家有 roaches, lizard, ants, mosquitoes. Now, Fatin, I want you to research and tell us what are roaches called in Chinese, what's a lizard called in Chinese, ants and mosquitoes. And anybody else can help Fatin, our Facebook friends, you can tell us what we call cockroaches, what we call lizards, ants, and mosquitoes. Please, can you just write to us and tell us what we call? But that's a very funny one, Fatin. Huh? Okay, and then now we've got Yang, the goat. We also call the sheep Yang. Sometimes we may put some different names, but for now, I just wanted to call it Yang for both of them. Now, let me ask a different question. 谁喜欢吃羊？谁喜欢吃羊？谁喜欢 to like 吃 to eat 羊？谁喜欢吃羊？ In Kenya, 在 Kenya 我们非常非常喜欢吃羊。Most people 大部分的人。Let's see who else 喜欢吃羊。
我也
羊
I had a few people saying 他们喜欢吃羊，所以大家有烤肉，对，烤羊肉。In Kenya, there's this famous dish when you come, you cannot miss eating it. It's nyama choma. Nyama is raw and choma is cow. So it's nyama choma. Nyama is raw and choma is cow. So we do a lot of cow yang ro. We choma, we do what? We how do you call it in English? We do what we grill. Yeah, we grill yang. Yeah, we grill yang ro, and 我们非常非常喜欢吃。所以羊 and now we have introduced a word which our Facebook friends and everybody else row. R-O-U, raw is meat. So when we want to say goat meat, we'll say yang ro. If it is chicken, how do we say chicken meat? Somebody in class, please tell us.
鸡肉
对，鸡肉非常好。鸡肉 is chicken, chicken meat. 好啦，我们继续。So this is the young one of the goat or the sheep. We say 小羊。好。Then we've got this. 所以这是什么动物？ Somebody can lift up their hands and tell me, 这是什么动物？那你们家有这个动物吗？At home, do you have this kind of an animal? 这是什么动物？你们家有这个动物吗？ Let's see. ING, yes, ING, please tell us.
我的家没有牛。
你们的家有牛没有。
我有奶罢了。
我家不是农场。
你们家不是所以 in Malaysia only in the 农场 or 农村 that you have the animals, right? 在 Kenya 也差不多 Yeah, I can see Tabitha has written on the chat that rat 就是老鼠. That's 很好 Tabitha. Yeah, the cat is called 老鼠. 老鼠. So in Kenya as well, we have the animals mostly in the Nongchang, in the farms, not in the city, of course, but also some towns that are not so far from the city. There could be people with some of these Nongchang 动物. 好，所以这是牛肉。谁喜欢吃牛肉 ？Who likes eating? ING 喜欢，还有吗？谁喜欢？
我也喜欢。
Salim, dear Salim 也喜欢吃牛肉。好啦。
在家我不喜欢吃牛肉，我不喜欢这个 beef stew，但是在饭店我喜欢这个 steak。
牛扒，喜欢吃牛扒。
对 ，Augusta 喜欢吃牛排 the stick, right? And then, but you've said in your home you don't like eating the actual 牛肉。Did you just say that? 好啦。Oh, okay. I don't know why. 不知道为什么。I see people are writing on the chat. Yeah, let's keep on writing, even our Facebook friends. Remember, we are asking ourselves, there are some other animals that probably I'm not going to teach today, but you can tell us, feel free to tell us what we call roaches, lizards, ants, mosquitoes, flies. Let's learn from one another. So we've got 小牛, this is the calf or the young one of the cow. Okay. 所以这是什么动物？谁可以读？这是什么动物？ Let's have Marisa Sophia, please give us the sentence. 这是什么动物？
这是一只猪。
对，这是猪。这是一只猪。很好。谁喜欢吃猪肉？我看一下 Joyce， 你喜欢吃猪肉吗？ Do you like eating pork?
我不喜欢。
哦，
不喜欢。
Joyce 不喜欢吃猪肉。Oh my. Okay, who likes eating 猪肉？谁喜欢吃猪肉？没有。My goodness, nobody likes eating pork. 我喜欢，
我也不喜欢。
你也不喜欢。Somebody said 我喜欢。我也喜欢。Maybe not so much, but I like 猪肉. Now, I like 猪肉 basically, but maybe not so much, but yeah, I do like it. 猪肉，猪，好。好了。Now, who is going to read for us the sentence? Oh, wait, something happened. 所以这是什么动物？所以这个是 donkey. 所以 donkey 汉语怎么说？ How do we say donkey in Chinese? 所以这是什么动物？ Let me go to Lenuga. Lenuga Sivam. Could you please read for us? 这是什么动物？好了，没关系。Wina, could you please read for us? 这是什么动物？OK， 好。Tanya， 这是什么动物？
这是毛鹿。
Good try, Tanya. Now look at this. There's the U with the two dots, U, and then has a second tone. 毛驴. So let's pay attention to L-U-U-U, 毛驴. So Tanya, take us through again. 这是什么动物？这是什么动物？这是毛驴，很好。这是毛驴。Could we have somebody else reading for us this sentence? Myra, could you read for us? 这是什么动物？
姿势
很好 Myra 这是毛驴 Maggie 这是什么动物
这是毛驴，
毛驴
这是毛驴。
对，很好 Maggie 所以 who can answer me 你们家有毛驴吗？你们家有毛驴吗？or 你们农场的家 your farmhouse or farm home 谁有毛驴？
我的家没有毛。
你的家没有毛驴。Now my mom's 我妈妈的家以前就是 before or earlier on 以前有毛驴，所以我妈妈以前有毛驴。My mom some time ago she had the 毛驴 but the 毛驴 died. Who can tell us what's the word for dying? To die in Chinese, who knows?
死了，
对，死了，对，死 S-I with the tattoo 死 is to die. So I can say 我妈妈的毛驴死了 My mom's donkey died. 毛驴死了但是她以前有 but a long time 我妈妈有毛驴好啦好 Then we've got this is 普通的 it's common 谁喜欢马或者谁喜欢骑马 I remember in this Facebook live there's a day we did transport and how to say to ride a donkey or to ride a motorbike or a bicycle 所以骑马所以谁喜欢骑马
我的孩子喜欢骑马。
很好 Christina 你的孩子喜欢骑马所以 Christina's child likes to ride the horse the horse 骑马还有吗 anybody else 谁喜欢骑马很好我喜欢骑马 and who fears to ride a horse What is to fear? First, let's have people telling us what word do we use to mean to fear, to be scared?
怕
我们说怕害怕 or 怕对 So let me see 谁怕骑马 Who fears to ride a horse? 谁怕谁怕 Let's see. Let's see. Eva, ma. 你怕吗 Do you fear? 你怕吗你怕你怕 to fear 好Trufena 你怕吗
我很怕
好了 So Trufena says 她很害怕 She really fears to ride a horse Okay 好了大家 Let's move on We still have a few more how so just before I continue with more other animals these are the sentence patterns so far that we were looking at for example 这是什么动物 and I've taken you through 有些动物 some 动物 that we have in the farm 农场动物所以这是什么动物 and now you can be able to say 这是什么动物然后 you can point at an animal and say 这是马 this is a horse 或者这是猫 this is a cat or 这是毛驴 a donkey 然后你们家有动物吗？有什么动物所以 your home, what kind of an animal do you have? And of course we can ask 你们有猫吗？你们有狗吗？这样讲。So let's continue. 好 let's first of all discuss this a little. Now that I've showed you some animals, before we get to other kinds of animals, could you tell me, guys, could you raise your hand, those of us who are here with me in class? I've got about, we have 26个学生, or let's say 23个学生, about 23 students. 你喜欢什么动物？你喜欢什么动物？ Who can tell us? 你喜欢什么动物？
我喜欢兔子。
Dia said 我喜欢兔子，非常好 Dia. I also had somebody else say something else. Joyce 你喜欢什么动物？
我喜欢猫。
你喜欢猫。Trifena 你喜欢什么动物？所以 Trifena, when you want to say, remember Joyce has said 我喜欢猫 and now you want to say you also like cats. How will you say?
我也喜欢猫。
对，非常好 Trifena, 我也喜欢猫。 Let me see other people. Fatih 你喜欢什么动物？ Christina, Philip, Marisa 你们喜欢什么动物？
猫和兔子。
Marisa 你喜欢猫和兔子。Christina 呢？ Christina 你喜欢什么动物？
我喜欢小羊。
你喜欢小羊。好的 Fatih 你喜欢什么动物？
我喜欢马来人兔。
马来亚虎啊
She's licked one of my things that I'm just about to teach. Okay, for those who didn't understand, just wait. I'm getting there. Fatin, hen how. So guys, let's continue. So Fatin, 是这个吗？ Fatin.
Yeah, sorry.
Is it what? 是这个吗？对不起 let me just go back to my. 对 Just 1 minute. Sorry, my screen just disappeared. 对不起 let me go back to it.没关系 I'm just coming back to it. Okay. 老师有点问题。没事，我快。
可以吗？
现在可以吗？看到我的屏吗？
看到。
好啦。So I think I believe this is what Fatin said. She likes the Malaysian tiger. 老虎 you can still say 虎 老虎 so this was actually my first wild animal. So 这是什么动物 Fatin, now could you read for us the whole sentence? 这是什么动物？
马来西亚的老虎。
对，所以这是马来西亚的老虎，也可以说马来西亚老虎可以。所以 this is the Malaysian tiger, the Malaysian tiger. Now let me see those who are here and they are Kenyan 人。在 Kenya 有老虎吗？在 Kenya 有老虎吗？
没有。
对，在 Kenya 没有老虎。There are pictures only. 对，在 Kenya 没有老虎，但是在亚洲 in Asia there are tigers, of course, and this one in particular 这是马来西亚的老虎。好。Now let me say for all the Malaysian people here, or everybody, either in Facebook or even here, who has ever seen a 老虎？我没看到 I've never seen one. As in for real, not on 图片 not pictures.
我看到 I even watched the tiger zoo. 看到没看到
帕金看到了
National Zoo, Malaysia National Zoo.
好啦，还有吗 ？Anybody else？ 看到了吗 ？ING 你看到了吗？
看过。
I also see 所以who was that? ING 你看过了。好 I also see Myra has said I went to the Negara Zoo. They have
Zoo Negara,
National
National Zoo.
My goodness, and they have white tigers. I think I would like to see the white tigers. Is it really white? Like the whole body is white? Zamayang. Myra, how is the white tiger?
So they have like a white body, and I'm pretty sure they have blue eyes as well. And the tigers they're kind of like still recovering because Zuna Garden used to be so good, but they actually look pretty okay now. So yeah.
Okay. Now this makes me feel like I would like to come to there. You said Negara Zoo, right? Negara Zoo.
Yeah.
好 OK， 所以大家这个这是马来西亚的老虎。Remember, to everyone, we are looking at 动物 animals as well as learning different sentence patterns and practicing our spoken Chinese. 好，所以这是 Kenya. By the way, 这是 Kenya. This is Kenya. 那么这个动物叫什么 Who can give us the sentence? Now you see, guys, I've changed. Now I say 这个动物叫什么 This animal called what? Just like the way we say 你叫什么名字 What's your name? So you can also say this animal called what? What's the name of this animal? 这个动物叫什么 Fatin says she volunteered to wash the tiger. Oh my. Okay, Fatin. Now let's see who is going to read for us the sentence. 这个动物叫什么？
这个动物叫长颈鹿。
对，非常好。所以这个动物叫长颈鹿。所以 giraffe is 长颈鹿。Now, something very unique about the 长颈鹿 is its neck. So, who can tell us what do we call neck in Chinese? Neck. The neck. The neck. The neck. Yes. 不是。But you've tried. That's good. The neck, like your neck, everybody's neck. What do we call the neck? 谁可以帮脖子 I need to check this. Is it let's see. There's an echo.
Yeah. The neck, we can say 颈 or 脖 But we don't call 长脖子鹿 No.
对好啦好所以 the giraffe has got a long neck 所以老师 you say we can still call this 颈鹿对吗
长颈鹿长 means long 颈 is the neck long neck deer direct translate 啦
好啦但是在句子我们可以说这个长颈鹿有长脖子或者有长颈鹿
长长的脖子 or 长长的颈。
好啦，okay. So guys, we can either say this giraffe has got 长脖子 the 脖子 the neck or 长长的颈路 长长的颈路. So actually, Fatin, you had the part that was correct. We can say 长颈鹿. The name is 长颈鹿, but also when you're describing the giraffe, you can say 这个长颈鹿有长长的脖子 the long neck or 长长的颈鹿 长长的颈鹿. So let me see, I'm curious. 在马来西亚的博物馆就是 zoo， 你们有长颈鹿吗 ？In the zoo 有吗？
在动物园有啊，马来西亚的动物园
在动物园有动物园博物馆就是 museum， 博物馆是 museum， 对。
在 museum 有 dinosaur，
在 museum 有 dinosaur。
We have it.
马来西亚 museum 没有 dinosaur。
No, dinosaur 长颈鹿。In
museum also got.
No, museum. Zoo.
zoo 有
zoo
动物园有。
所以在肯尼亚，在动物园有长颈鹿，在博物馆也有长颈鹿。But the 长颈鹿 in the 博物馆 is not a real one. Yeah, it's not a real one. But in the 动物园有真正的长颈鹿。好啦，好这是什么动物？这是什么动物 ？Let me have. Who's going to read for us? Let's see. Lenuga, are you now able to read? But if you're not able, it's still okay. Philip 可以吗？可以读吗？这是什么动物？好了。
这是马来西亚的豹子。
对，很好。所以So Philip actually had also written in the museum, we have the skeleton giraffe. Yeah, so this is the bao or bao. Bao is a leopard. So 这个是马来西亚的包子。And am I correct? Is it found in Malaysia? 你们有这个吗? Maybe I did my research
wrongly.
No,
I don't think so. I don't know. We didn't even
I think you need to check again in your Dunguyan or in your Bowuguan. I think ni men yo jega bounds, but we can research more. I wanted to see this bounds. Now have a look at it well. Jega Malaysia da, 然后在下面有 Kenya 的 bounds. Kenya 的 bound. Do you see 有什么不同? Can you see the difference? 这个是马来西亚的，然后这个是肯亚的。Now I want to introduce my last sentence pattern. 所以你看，肯亚的包子 gain so 大家 we've got the sentence pattern gain 一样so gain dot 一样 gain 什么什么一样 gain 什么什么一样 we use this structure to either ask is it the same or not the same. So 比如说肯亚的包子跟马来西亚一样吗？所以肯亚的你们看这个是肯亚的包子 the Kenyan leopard 然后在上面有马来西亚的 or 亚洲的 the Asian leopard 所以你们看有什么不同if you look at the pifu, the skin is not really the same. The spots are not really looking the same. So we can say, Kenya 的包子跟马来西亚的不一样 not the same, 不一样 But let me now tell somebody else to read it. Let me ask the question. Marisa, Kenya 的包子跟马来西亚的一样吗？ Marisa 你可以读Kenya 的跟马来西亚的一样吗？Okay, Marisa, we cannot hear you. Okay, 好了 Augustus, you raised your hand.
Kenya 的帽子跟 Faith 老师的衣服一样。
Oh my God, this one will kill my soul. You mean, guys, I'm wearing a leopard
shirt.
Yeah, we have leopard louser.
Oh my goodness, you know, and today, now do you guys see? 这是我今天的口罩you see? 这是我今天的口罩就是 mask. So this is what I came with today, and now I realize that it actually is also, it also looks like the leopard. So, okay, now that we diverted a little, Augustus Lausche said the Kenyan leopard looks like my clothes. 好 Kenya 的帽子跟 Faith 老师的衣服一样好好啦 let me see what people are saying in the chat. Oh, okay, Fatin asks, what is gain? So who can tell us, what does the word gain mean? What does the word gain mean in this sentence? Gain Malaysia iyang ma gain. Somebody would like to tell us what gain means before I say it?
Philip said with.
In the chat. Do it. Philip, yeah, that's correct. It means with. It also means like and with, or it can also say like follow, like 我跟你一起去, like you with me follow, you know, like we go together. So with, basically what you've said with is true. So Kenya the bounds with Malaysian da iyang ma, is it the same together with the Malaysian one, the Kenyan together with the Malaysian one? So we say bu iyang. How? We are about to end, and this is actually our last animal. So let's see who's going to read for us. Christina, 这是什么动物？
这是
这是大象。对，这是大象啊。那很好 ，Christina。对，所以这是 Kenya 的大象。Kenya 的大象。Now, I want you to see the next one. 大家 can you see some difference? 所以我们知道 we know that there is the Asian elephant and the what we would call the African elephant, or in this case, the Kenyan elephant. Now you can see 不一样。所以这是亚洲的，然后这是 Kenya 的，the Asian one and the Kenyan one. 所以 I ask 亚洲大象跟 Kenya 的一样吗？ Who's going to answer us? 亚洲的不一样，对，不一样。And you can see from the skin, 真的不一样。The skin looks different. What else can you see is different? The trunks. No, not the trunk. And the horns. I don't know whether we call them the horns.
耳朵。
对，
耳朵。
对的耳朵 exactly. You can see this one's for Kenya, the way they look like, the ears, and the way these ones look like. So we can say 亚洲大象跟 Kenya 的不一样。所以 the structure for using 一样 or 不一样 must be preceded by the 跟所以亚洲大象跟 Kenya 的一样。或者跟 Kenya 的不一样 不一样。好啦。Okay, now this is my last 2 questions. I've got a picture here. Hope everyone can see the picture. I would like somebody to answer us this question. 这个家有几只狗？谁想回答？这个家有几只狗？Myra， 这个家有几只狗
？3个
对
狗，
对，3个狗。那么 we can still say 3只狗。Remember, Myra, the 只 is the measure word for the dog, for the cat, and for most animals. 所以有3只狗，有3只狗。好啦，let me have somebody else. 这个家有几只猫？有几只猫 ？Who is going to answer that? 有几只猫？
这个家有3只猫。
对，所以这个家有3只猫，有3只猫。好啦，好的。所以 guys, today we were looking at animals and we were looking at 农场动物, some farm animals, and then we went to the 动物园的动物。We went to the what? To the wild animals, just a few of them because we didn't have time for all of them. But I hope you've enjoyed. I've enjoyed my class. Yeah, I can see somebody, Christina, saying, what is lion? I know, right? I missed the lion. And how can I miss the lion? And the lion is one of our animals here. But anyway, the lion is 狮子. Yeah, Christina says Kenya has got lots of lions. Yeah, we couldn't do all the animals. You see, time is already on our side, so it's not on our side. So the essence was to capture the sentence pattern. 这是什么动物？然后你们家有哪个动物？然后你们喜欢哪个动物？或什么动物？然后跟什么什么一样。And I hope you have learned and you have put it in mind and that you won't forget most of the animals that we've learned today. 谢谢大家。
好的，我们谢谢Faith老师啊 ，Thank you。